Hey friend, how are you? It's Debbie here. Welcome to your second video in the third week of your SuperStart Academy. Today we are going to talk about offering the opportunity. Okay, here's some really cool news. There are two ways that you can earn money in Scentsy. The first one is your personal sales. The second way is by building a downline and sponsoring people and them sponsoring people and so on and so on and so on. You guys, let me tell you some exciting stuff about building a team. You can only sell so much. You can only sell so much. And even if you sold lots and lots and lots of sales and had big events and different things like that, in all honesty, the amount of sales that you sell and the potential of what you could earn from having a downline, those sales could never compare to what that would be. Because when you first start out in your Scentsy business, your commission check will come largely from your sales. However, as you grow a downline and teach them to do those things, and then they grow their downline, you can actually get to a point in your business where you would begin to earn more money from nurturing and taking care of your team than from your personal sales. So it's kind of exciting to see the potential of what it can happen. A lot of the times there's this misconception, especially when you're brand new, that you think, I can't sponsor yet. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. But here's the thing. It's never too early to start sponsoring. And sometimes when you're brand new, that's the best thing is you grab your best friend or you grab somebody else that you think would be great and you do the journey together and you learn together. And that's all of us had a starting point somewhere in our journey. So don't let that be something that holds you back. Something else that you might see, and that especially you maybe noticed if you have friends that are in direct sales companies, you'll see them put out flyers that say, join my team. Oh my heck, remember that? It's breaking all the tiny acronym rules all over the place. Their interest, not yours. So when we're saying join my team, there's that me, and that I all over again. And then it just becomes very self-serving. Instead, let's use that tiny acronym, that their interest, not yours, and how could we offer the opportunity in a way that serves their interest and is for their best interest. Some of the ideas that I was thinking of is you could think of want to earn money on your Scentsy purchases. Are you ready to start your own business? Do you see how we're now going arrows out instead of arrows in when we offer that opportunity? Always remember that when you're talking to people. One of the great ways that you can offer the opportunity is to your party hosts. And here's the thing, when you think about it, they are primed and ready to be a rockin' Scentsy consultant. You've hostess coached them so they know what to do. Now they just take that and repeat it and plug it into their own business. They've already got people that support them. They are a perfect candidate to make a killer Scentsy consultant. Now, when you offer the opportunity to them, don't do it while you're in the thick of it and going through all of that. Wait until the party is 100% finished and it's ready to just be entered. And that's when you could ask them, okay, how much fun did you have doing that? Did you have a good time? And then you can compliment them on the strengths and the things that they did well during this party experience. And then you can give them the scale and say, okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being like, I'm happy just being a great customer, to 10, which is give me the $99 starter kit now, where would you be at wanting to do what I do and have this party be yours? And then if they say anything other than a 1, they need to go on your prospect list because you've just planted a seed. And then they say a number like 4, then you could ask them, okay, what would it take to bump it up 2 more numbers to get you to a 6? What would that look like? And again, you can hear because maybe they have some reservations that you could help soothe or calm that could help them to overcome that, and maybe they really are ready. And if now's maybe just not the season, but they would maybe in the future, again, put them on your prospect list. And then by having them on that list, you'll always be able to go back and plant those seeds when there's different things that go on, and you never know when the time will be right for them. Another thing that you may be thinking is, but wait, if I give them that party, then I'm going to lose her as a customer, all of those people that they introduced me to. I did all of that work. Okay, you have to stop right there. While it's true that you may lose those customers or that customer for the minute, you're really not losing them because now you've just joined another person under you and they can take care of those customers, and you're still going to reap benefits from it because they're under you and you're on your team. And now you can help her be successful and she can help these people and you can help these people. Instead of trying to serve like 10,000 people, why not have a business builders working all together, you guys as a team, and everybody's serving some, and then you're not completely totally overwhelmed. So you've got to look at it that way. Like, and another thing to realize too, our cells are income from today. As we build a downline, that can be our income for the future. And so really, by having them sign up, giving them those cells to put in as their own, you are building income for your future and also giving them a chance to start something great and to help them be able to build something that can bless their family as well. Another opportunity. So not everybody that you ask or that's going to join is going to come from being a host. What about people that you just see and you're like, they would be so good at that? How can you approach them? I want you to go back to the list that you created earlier. Remember that best list that you're like, if I could have them be on my team, that is like my dream team. I would love that. And a way that you can do this, now remember, we always want to put relationships first. You always want to work on building and making connections. So the things that I'm about to talk to you about, you need to make sure that you already have an established relationship, because I don't want you messaging people this stuff cold, because that's what makes you spammy and bugs the crap out of people. But if you already have the relationship, remember, you've already made your deposits. This is when you can put a withdrawal in. One of the tips that you can use is the if I, would you situation. For example, say that there's a realtor and they would be, you know that they would be so awesome at this and that this could be something that could really complement their business. And because you already have a relationship established, you could message them and just say, if I showed you something that would complement your real estate business, would that be something that you'd be interested in hearing? And then you can go from there. Or say, for example, you see somebody that's bought like a super cool car and you just message them again and say, oh my heck, your car is like the coolest. What if I showed you something that could bring in extra income? Would that be something that you would be interested in? And then you can let them go from there. And another thing you can do is even on the like Scentsy purchases is another good one. If I showed you a way to make money on your Scentsy purchases and you don't have to bug your friends and family about it, would this be something that you're interested in? And then that's when you give them the opportunity to answer. Now, they may say yes, and they may say no. Let me tell you this. You are going to hear no's, and you're going to hear a lot of no's, but you can live to tell about it because it's just part of the process. And you have to remember, too, when they tell you no, they're not saying no to you. They're not rejecting you. They're just saying, no, this is not something that I'm interested in. Remember the whole refill thing? When the server asks you if you want a refill on your water and you say no, they don't get offended. They're just, oh, okay. They go on to the next person. And you're not thinking anything. You're just like, no, I just don't want a refill. It's that same idea. So don't take it personal. You're going to hear it. It's okay. And then the way that you can get out of that without feeling like, oh my gosh, awkward, you can just say, that's okay. No worries at all. I just knew, by not asking, the answer is always no. And I just knew that this would be something that you're great at. But I'm so happy to have you as an awesome customer or as a friend. And so keep rocking that real estate business or whatnot. Do you see how you can gracefully bow out of that and still pay them a compliment so it's not awkward for both of you? All right, are you ready for your assignment for today's video? I want you to go back to your best list that you created, or as you've been going along, if there's somebody that comes to your mind, I want you to think of 2 people that you could offer the opportunity to. But I don't want you to offer the opportunity to them yet. Just have it in your mind for now. Those. And in the future videos, we will be showing you what to do with that. All right, until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye, friends.